Sarah,
Tell me.
we are one day closer
To what?
to visit America.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited.
Me too. Because of that, I have a special video. British guy, Adam, exposes American culture.
Exposes. What is going on?
I don't know, maybe this is clickbait, but say hello to our friends.
Hi, guys.
My friends, thank you so much for all the support. We
Yes.
really appreciate that. That said, Sarah, ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
that's right. The link for the original video below. Let's go into this.
So this is the one that stands out probably the most shocking and unexpected. Again, my experience of living in Northern Ireland, a small country. Most things in cities and towns are all
So dramatic.
I mean, I love Adam, but he clicks bite a lot.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been to America 3 times now. Twice to Florida, once to Las Vegas, flying all the way from Belfast.
And another crazy thing is he's going to New York in October.
Oh, really?
That's awesome. But I would say one thing. I love Adam, but I think he is going to big cities all the time because he went to Las Vegas, he went to Orlando to see Disneyland, and those are amazing places. But America, and now goes to New York, but Americans tell me that that does not tell the entire story about the US.
Okay,
You know?
I understand your point of view because he just visits the tourist
Exactly.
places.
That's the thing. And
okay.
if you want to know the regular Joe, the regular American, going to small cities, I think is important. And I hope we can do that in the US soon. Because if you guys are not aware, my friends, we are going to New York City. Kind of ironic now that we are speaking about this.
Yes.
But after that, we also go to Texas. And in Texas, we want to explore more. We will be staying in San Antonio, but we may go to Dallas, we may go to Austin. So we want to explore American culture. Even though, Sarah, Texas is a very particular state. So they may say that going to Texas also does not tell the entire story about America.
Yes, because every state have
It's like a country,
just
basically.
one culture.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah.
To Northern Ireland, to the land of the free, home of the brave, the big US of A. If you guys want to check out what I got up to during any of those trips, all the vlogs are on the channel. You can go and check them out. There's about 9, okay? From about 8 years ago, 6 years ago. The culture shocks between the UK and America it is shocking. Like, there is so many things that are...
Okay, Sarah, actually, I never asked you this, but from you, what you have been watching, what is the biggest culture shock for you in America?
Everything is massive.
No, everything is massive. For
Everything,
me,
everything. The food,
the cars,
the shopping carts, houses.
everything, yeah. But for me, and they know this, for me, it's guns. I still think that's the biggest culture shock.
Yes.
That's crazy for us as the Europeans. Actually, and you know what? There is a video of him shooting guns.
Oh, really?
Would you like to react to that?
Yes, I want to see that.
My friends, if you guys also want to see that, leave a like right now. If this video gets 2,000 likes, no, actually 3,000 likes. Today I'm feeling a bit crazy. We are going to react to that.
Okay.
Because he ended up shooting a lot of guns.
Okay.
In Las Vegas, I believe. Yeah, crazy.
Just like whenever from my POV, it's just one of those what the moments, you know what I mean? But in a good way. It's such a different place with a much different vibe, with obviously different rules and different laws. So today I'll be talking about the culture differences I've experienced so far during my times in America. Hello? But before we jump in, I just want to let you guys know that I'm a streamer on Twitch. You guys haven't heard me saying that.
Sarah, promote our social media. We have what?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitch,
And
X, Twitter.
yeah, exactly.
Twitter.
Links below. Sarah, thank you so much. That was a great job. My friends, if you don't follow me right now, you are disrespecting Sarah,
Yes.
not me. So follow us there.
The first 5,000 times. Here we go. This is the first time you're hearing it. I stream there, we do live reacts, we chat, it's good fun. And the chat basically they take the piss out of me. So if you guys want to go and join the community that we got growing on there, you're more than welcome. There's a link in the pinned comment down below. First up, I want to talk about the driving and the road you guys got over there. Considering where I'm from, I live on the island of Ireland. It's tiny.
You know what car is this?
No, I don't realize what.
I believe we are going to see a bit more of the
Okay.
car. But it's the one I would love to drive in America.
Oh, really?
My friend, anyone watching knows that car. Before I tell, because they know cars. But that's an American car. Is the best clue I can give you.
Okay,
There's a link in the pinned comment down below. First up, I want to talk about the driving and the road you guys got over there. Considering where I'm from, I live on the island of Ireland. It's tiny. Our roads are, for most part, absolutely horrendous to drive on. They are bumpy. They're uneven.
Okay, maybe he's not showing the car anymore.
Okay.
Take a risk. What brand do you think that car is?
Mustang.
Oh my God, it's a Mustang, yeah. My friends, I
No,
didn't
you
tell
like
her.
a Mustang. I know you.
I
like.
didn't.
Yeah.
It's a Mustang. But Mustang is Ford, by the way. Ford Mustang is the model inside of
Okay,
Ford.
okay.
Because Ford is very common here, my friends. It's a Mustang. I was thinking about renting a Mustang, but they told me it's a bad idea because it's not super comfortable. It's an amazing car, very powerful, but they said the SUV may be better for us.
Oh yeah. The
You
seats-
prefer
the
SUV?
seats, when we have a Jeep,
Oh, yeah.
it's very comfortable.
Back in the day, we had the Jeep Grand Cherokee, I believe that's how you say it, and we ended up loving that one.
The seats is like a sofa.
It's the
You
couch,
can,
yeah.
you imagine you can sleep.
Yeah, it's really good. But to be fair, I was thinking about renting a smaller SUV. A Jeep is a big one in America.
Okay. Yeah, in America it's a big truck, right?
We can rent a truck,
No.
but for me
I'm
to drive,
afraid.
yeah,
If we can, it's so big.
yeah, but
We're not used to.
you are not afraid of me driving that,
No,
right?
no.
You know what? I'm gonna drive a Ford Raptor or something.
Join the community that we got growing on there. You're more than welcome. There's a link in the pinned comment down below. First up, I want to talk about the driving and the road you guys got over there.
That
Considering
woman
where
is
I'm from, I
very
live on the island
I don't know.
of Ireland. It's tiny. Our roads are, for most part, absolutely horrendous to drive.
You see, but the
Mustang.
oh
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't even realize. But the thing is, those cars are big, right? The Mustang is a massive car. But something that I believe we make this mistake that we think with European brain. You know, we have to think with American brain.
Right.
Roads are massive there.
Yes, because the
So-
car are massive.
Yeah, you think about driving a Mustang Hero or a Mustang is not even the best example. Let's say a Ford Raptor, from what I understand, is
Yes.
one of the biggest pickup trucks they have, and it's very common. But you put that on European roads, and it's a nightmare because so small.
Yes, it's true.
But if you have American brain, that's not a problem.
Okay.
Drive on. They are bumpy, they're uneven, shite, wobbly, and overall just falling apart. Whenever I was in the USA, first of all, the amount of road improvements and just kind of road works I seen around the place was astonishing. Like there was improvements getting made everywhere. Bearing in mind, traffic was still also in full flow, no congestion. Everything was moving. Your roads seemed too good for it to be true. Again, for the most part, they were great until we got out onto the country back roads. Whenever I
boy.
was driving to the Grand Canyon, the roads there were
Grand Canyon is in Arizona,
Okay.
but since you went to Las Vegas, Las Vegas to Arizona is not that far away, from what I understand.
Okay.
insanely long. And even
By the way, Las Vegas is a city. The state is Nevada. But the Las Vegas is more famous than the state, if
The
this
state,
makes sense.
whenever I was driving to the Grand Canyon, the roads there were insanely long. And even still, they weren't even that bad. Sometimes there was a couple like little potholes and shit. But like, considering how big and how long the roads are, it was still really good to drive on. The roads were straight and flat. Like, I think I drove in the same direction for about 35 minutes, man. No joke. It was crazy. It was just
No, but this may happen to us because people told me that in Texas it's quite normal to drive and
You don't see anything.
anything,
Oh my
no life.
if happens
if-
something wrong with the car or with us, what do we do?
We are dead.
Oh my god.
a straight road over the horizon. But
I'm
I
being
also
honest.
drove on the wrong side of the highway. We don't need to talk about that. I'm still alive and there was no accidents. Let's just move past that. Okay.
He ended up. I forgot about this.
Because they drive
in the other side, yes,
yes.
but that's crazy.
It was just a straight road over the horizon. But I also drove on the wrong side of the highway. We don't need to talk about that. I'm still alive and there was no accidents. Let's just move past that.
That's fine.
Okay?
Move
Driving on
on.
the right-hand side of the road with the steering wheel on the left was a little strange for me, man. It was my first time driving on the opposites, and I
Okay.
did sometimes get a little confused, and I did sometimes get a little too close to going over to the other side of the road. I had my friend Nathan to keep me right, though, so we were fine. But we got there in the end, again, with no accidents, nobody was hurt. Did you die, though? That was kind of my, kind of vibe. You lived, you're all right. But driving out in the massive open roads through all the different biomes was like it was an insane experience for me, man. From driving around the city of Las Vegas to flying down the freeways to driving out in open country roads, it was actually like a bucket list thing I've always wanted to do, and I'm so bloody happy to say I got to do it with my friends. It was fucking awesome. Excuse my French. So of course we
Oh boy. Okay, but I was about to say another thing. There is also a vlog of him doing this trip from Las Vegas to Arizona to see the Grand Canyon. I think we should react to that one because
Yes, I want to see.
the view, they have this saying, scenic drives in America. The famous road trip, Route 66. People love to do long roads there.
Yes.
And I think that's a great... Actually, my friends, I'm not asking you for a like, even though you can leave a like. Leave the number 7 if we should also watch that one. Because this one is about the number of likes.
want to talk about guns. Again, during my, time in Las Vegas, I finally got to experience the absolute...
Look at that. The guy is shooting a sniper. No, really. Look at that.
was fucking awesome. Excuse my French. So of course we want to talk
Okay, pistol.
about guns.
How you know what gun is that?
No, I don't know. I don't
okay.
know. I mean, I know it's a pistol because I can recognize a pistol.
Yeah, but the sniper.
Again, during my, time in Las Vegas.
Because there is this. The scope.
Okay.
This is a sniper. Americans, I believe Americans can buy a sniper.
I finally got to experience.
No, they can. No, I'm not joking. They can.
What's the purpose to buy a
I mean, if your neighbor gets too crazy. No, sorry, I should not say this. I mean,
I hope
it's
not.
fine. I'm joking, my friends, of course. But Americans explain.
The absolute thrill of going to a gun range, shooting 3 or 4 guns. I fired an AK, I fired a handgun,
Wow.
I fired an MP4, an M4, an MP5, and a massive light machine gun. 5 guns, I think.
Machine gun?
But to be fair, now I have to be honest here. I don't think Americans can buy a machine gun.
Yeah, it's
But
dangerous.
the thing is, I'm not sure. This is so crazy that I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure machine guns
But
are
the
illegal.
fact they allowed to
shoot.
have the
Yeah,
experience.
but this is of course a safe environment that is doing this, right?
Yes.
It's a specific place. But the thing is, I'm not even sure. Maybe there is, my friends, there is any state that allows you to buy a machine gun. I actually, I'm not sure. But if I had to guess, I would say no. To be honest with you.
Again, if you want to watch the video, that's on the channel. It was so much fun, and it was such a cool experience that I got to take
We have
part
to
in.
watch that video.
It was so exciting, and also walking around, many stores, including the Bass Pro Shop, which is mainly known for fucking fishing stuff.
That's another video we have to react. They have a store in America. This is a lot of information for Sarah today.
Yes.
But they have a store in America. The name is Bass Pro Shop. Basically, you go there if you want to buy things to do outside, fishing, hunting.
Okay.
But it's a crazy store.
They have all the tools.
And to hunt, what you need?
Guns.
Where they
Okay.
had literal hundreds of guns for sale right behind the
Yes.
counter. Like it's something that isn't a thing where I'm from. So to get to see that in real life, I think it will always blow my
Shock
mind. It's
culture,
crazy.
yeah.
Like it'll always be crazy to
crazy.
me. And then I got to talk about one of my favorite things, man. We got to talk about your cars and trucks. Holy hell. I absolutely fell in love with the huge trucks you guys got over there. The massive trucks with like the 2 wheels on either rear axle. Just big
2
wag
wheels?
body, big fat ass on them.
Yeah, but 2 wheels, I think it's rare. But maybe, I never went there. Why?
We
They were
have
awesome
to see.
We don't really have them over here. So to see them for real and like not in the movies was so cool.
Yes,
And the sports
in the
cars.
movies you
Every
see-
day, every 30 seconds, I witnessed Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, Flam.
But that, to be fair, I think is because Las Vegas. Because even for Americans to see Lamborghinis, you know,
It's not.
that's not for regular Americans, of course. That's not common. I mean,
Up and down the main strip. Again, coming from where I'm from, again, this is all my own experience, man. It's not something that happens over here a lot. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we, we do got a couple. The sheer amount of volume of supercars and shit you guys got flying around, it was so cool, man. It was so cool. Well, me and my friends described Las Vegas as like a fever dream. It was literally like a fever dream. It was like everywhere you looked, you kept saying to yourself, what the f is going on here, man? During my time in the Americas, there was one thing I noticed about the food and the cost of food, especially in stores. It's so much cheaper and you get so much more for your dollar.
this one shocks me a bit, right?
Yes.
Because I assume food in Portugal is quite more cheap than in America. But maybe it's different in North Ireland, you know?
We have to see so much.
There is a lot of
Wow.
things we
Yeah.
have to take a look. I mean, I know this sounds dumb, but I'm excited to visit Walmart.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Yes.
Like, for example, and this applies to most things I seen, there was boxes of lollipops, you know, like ice lollies. I think I saw a 24 pack and it was for sale for like $5 or $6.
Is that a good
Only.
price?
Yes.
I have no idea.
So many lollipops.
Which is insane. Over here, that isn't a thing. You probably have like a 6-pack of lollies for about around the same price, the same size, and yeah, again, that applies to everything I seen. I bought like packets of cheese and ham, and yeah, you get so much more.
But the thing is, from what I understand, if you go to Walmart in California, it's expensive because California is very expensive.
Yes.
But if you go to Walmart in Mississippi,
Okay, the prices are different.
so yeah,
Okay.
so the cost of living in America, see, the thing is, depends a
from the
lot.
states.
Either,
Okay.
for example, if you live in Lisbon, it's quite more expensive than
Yes.
where we live, to be honest. But in America, I believe the gaps are giant. You know, living in Montana is really cheap comparing living in New York City. Makes sense, but I believe the gap is actually
It's good
giant.
to know.
You know.
That. Okay.
But maybe this is just but this is how I feel a bit insecure because maybe I'm saying this, and for example, maybe the food is the same price everywhere. I know the gas is not. I know the gas is not.
Really?
Even the gas changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you write, it's very difficult to go to New York. Everything are expensive.
No. I mean, but we end up speaking about this. We are going to Texas and New York. And we are thinking about staying 4 days in New York and 10 days in
Yes.
in Texas. 4 days in New York is more expensive than 10 days in Texas.
Okay.
It's really that it's different. I mean,
Bang for your buck. Also, the variety of food. There's so much of everything. So much to choose from. We just got bog standard editions of everything, if you get me. You know what I mean? Anyway, food shopping in the...
to be fair with him, I feel like North Ireland is worse than Portugal. I'm gonna say it because Portugal is a great country. I mean,
Think, I don't know.
what? No. I mean, we have a lot of stuff here. I mean, not America.
But you compare to.
I mean,
United
comparing,
States,
yeah,
so-
I understand.
US is... it's much better.
But maybe this is maybe I'm a bit patriotic here because
Okay.
I love America, but I feel I cannot say America is better than Portugal. That feels wrong in my soul, you know, because I love my
understand
country.
you, yeah.
Food shopping in the US is... it's much
Even though factually America is better in a lot of things. I mean, it's obvious. You guys know this, right?
of everything, if you get me. You know what I mean? Anyway, food shopping in the US is... it's much better. The fast food. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking about the food now, it's something that I think is one of the things I miss the most about being
believe
in
you.
America. The amount of different fast food locations you guys have is literally crazy. I kind of appreciate that we don't have them over here because I'd probably be the size of a fucking wheel. And bear in mind where I live, nowhere delivers food to where I live. And I'm not even that far out from...
See, they don't even have Uber Eats. What the hell? I mean, see, that's why I'm saying. To be fair, I already watched this video. You guys know there is a reaction of me, original. But that's crazy to me. I mean, I don't know, maybe North Ireland, since they are an island, right? So
Yes.
they're a bit more isolated, but it still shocks me, you know.
And bear in mind where I live, nowhere delivers food to where I live. And I'm not even that far out from like the main towns. Like I live 10 minutes away from the main towns where all the fast food locations would be. And they don't deliver here, man. They don't deliver 10 minutes outside of their town. Like, how shit is that? It sucks stinking ass. Anyway, I tried Wendy's, Whataburger, IHOP, In-N-Out. I also tried
You don't even know those, right?
Wednesday, I heard.
No, it's not Wednesday.
No.
It's
oh,
Wendy's.
Wendy. Sorry.
No, but Wendy's is
a,
crazy famous.
girl.
Yeah, it's a little girl.
Yes,
You are
yes,
thinking
yes.
that's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
McDonald's too, which was much nicer and again much cheaper than what we have here in Northern Ireland. I think Whataburger was my favorite though. It was...
Whataburger, I believe, is only in Texas.
Okay.
Or few states, but started in Texas. And this is a bit more fancy, you know. It's fancy fast food.
Yes.
It was so good. As was Wendy's, I think. I think Wendy's does the Baconator, right? They were all really good, to be honest. But yeah, going back to like the variety of fast food places, it's insane, and they all deliver, which is obviously just makes everything so much better, man. So this is the one that stands out, probably the most shocking and unexpected. Again, my experience of living in Northern Ireland, a small country.
Okay.
Most things in cities and towns are all like in walking distance, and if you can see something, you could probably walk to it in 5 minutes. That's how. Yeah, I engage that, like use that as like how big Belfast could be. If you see something, if you're walking on a street and you can see something, you could probably get there in 5 minutes if you just walk.
But this is a good thing, honestly, because sometimes people criticize America because America is have a car culture. You know, you need car. You need a car in America
car for everything. Yeah.
for everything. So this is a good thing, honestly.
Right? That doesn't apply to the US and especially Las Vegas, but what I experienced. I think I was just stunned. I was fucking stunned. Things were not 10 walking or 5 minute walking distance. No, not at all. From Hotel Excalibur, where I was staying, I could see the big balloon in the Eiffel Tower at the far end of the strip. And to me, again, from my experience and what I know, that's like, oh, I get there in 10 minutes. Nope, it's not. It's probably about half hour. It's probably about a half hour. And this kind of applies to everything. The cities are absolutely huge. Okay. But then they trick you, man, because there's so much of everything everywhere, and you always think like, well, in my opinion, yeah, we can walk that in 5 minutes. Like, it doesn't apply. That's not the same rules as here. If you see something in the distance, times what you think it is by about 8. So thank God for Ubers, I suppose. Also something that we don't got here. Well, we do. There's like 2 Ubers in Northern Ireland. 2 cars. It's not a thing here. Sorry. I don't know why. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to pop on here and give kind of an updated.
Viewers. Yeah.
That's why it's strong, you know. He's not eating fast food.
Exactly. Exercise. It's good for you.
Video on experiencing different cultures and different cultural things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And just to remind you lot, we're pushing for 55 million subscribers. So if you haven't subbed yet, you probably won't anyway. You're probably watching on the TV.
For us, no
can't be asked. And you know what? I'd probably not either. I'd do the same. Respect. What a terrible... I'm supposed to be trying to build a community here, man. And I'm literally telling you it's okay. Oh, it is okay. What am I talking about? You had yourself a great weekend. I'm probably live on Twitch right now. There's a link in the pinned comment.
Yeah, okay, my friends, show him all the support. Sarah, this was a great video.
Yes. I like to.
Are you even more excited to visit America now?
Yes, I'm more interesting to know this difference. Yes.
No, the culture shocks there will be fantastic. That said, say goodbye to our friends.
Bye, friend.
See you guys in the next one.